I'm trying to get this set up. Don't mind the weirdness happening at present. Okay, cool. Shall we? I have been itching for some fight and some Warhammer violence, so I'm gonna be playing a bit of this. Also, I cannot skip this at all, so, you know. Ah, nice. Classic 2003, 2004, no, 2000, yeah, 2004, 2005 RTS. In all its crust and glory. Anyways, welcome y'all to the secret stream. I have been itching to play some Warhammer stuff, so I've got a little bit of. Why is my box so? Okay, this is not good. I need to fix some things. The stream, it's ruined. Put everything up, except for persistent bodies. We're just gonna. I just need to take care of some settings. This game is so old and so rough that it's just yeah. Okay, that's about as good as we're gonna get. Alright, cool. Hold on, I need to make sure that things aren't too wonky on Streamlab and because yeah, streaming this is it's gonna be very rough because this game does not like tabbing. So yeah. Hey, we got it working though. Alright. It's gonna be kind of a scuff-ish stream, but yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of campaign. So, we have some missions of the original. We're gonna start from the scratch on hard mode, and we're just gonna get right into it. We got our Space Marine dude, and, well, I'm just gonna let the story play for itself. What the? There we go. Loading screen like popped my overlay up. Look at those 2004 graphics. Oh, hey, oh, that's weirdly loaded. Yeah, unfortunately, that PNG is under the game capture. It is, but I'm not gonna be able to. You found my. Oh, I didn't even see the thing. Oh, this stupid Apple TV thing. I told it to go away, and it's like, nah. Found all the PNGs under the game capture, but yeah. So it's a little very scuffed, unfortunately. I can't really tab in and out on this game. So, we're just kind of making do with this. So it's the super secret, super scuff stream that you managed to find. How dare, and welcome. That Apple thing too. I even set it to like, don't notify me again. Oh god, I don't know if that's like the graphical thing. Those shadows aren't supposed to be there like that. That's gotta be a graphical thing. I'm gonna try and ignore that. Let's ignore that. Yeah, I see the commander is bathed in darkness right now.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Bloodraven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian
But yeah, I'm kind of currently swept up in the Warhammer craze right now. We have Space Marine 2 coming out in a month.
know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming.
So we're gonna do a little bit of an RTS. Space Marine is not an RTS, for reference. It is an action game, and more appropriately, oh my god, more shadows. Why?
Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth.
Brothers. So we get to mess around with all this. I probably should check the settings real quick, and then we'll pick back up on this. Oh god. The screen, please. So there are some many woeful things about this game. It is not exactly aged too great.
Stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is finished.
So we gotta protect the base, but I'm gonna send Gabriel over here. Have Gabe go and do that. Nothing's gonna happen to us, right? Surely. So yeah, Space Marine 2's coming out, and it's gonna want me to make a thing.
These three closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others.
No, it's orcs.
The first thing we need is a capital.
Oh, that's why. Cause I have you. Why did I click you guys?
Space Marine who stands with me shall be my brother.
Awaiting orders. Take and hold.
That's where. Alrighty. Hi, Shadow. Alright, go back to capturing. No! Button presses are a little light, so it's not quite acknowledging my clicks.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished.
You see a blue? Where?
Some more Space Marine squads. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Hydrate? I just got here, though. Okay. Oh, that's why it's doesn't drop the squad when I click off of them. That's what's going on. When is Yakuza stream? Well, it's not today. I've already streamed Yakuza a couple times. Yeah, today's just a secret stream.
Excellent. The armory is operational. The Space Marine squads can now
More Yakuza. You want more Yakuza? Go check in when there's more Yakuza. Right now it's not Yakuza time. There. Have a little quick drink. Let's see if we can get some other upgrades. Okay, so we're just learning about our
plasma generator.
basics.
With the power we need to keep our force going.
Actually, I need power supplies, so you'll do that.
Well done. We have captured several strategic points. Capturing strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition
So we've got
resources.
Grotz over here.
When we build squads and equip
Click on the bad people, make them go away. Nice new emotes. Thank you. Yeah. It's it all thanks to you guys, really. I've been putting some of the emotes kind of fulfill that that request, including the Tuck emote. Wonder who made them. They were actually recommended to me by Zeta.
protected from an orc retaliation.
He suggested I try them out, so, you know, make of that what you will.
Here to serve.
That's the tuck command. I have an actual emote.
It is time to hunt down the source of these orcs. They must
Yeah,
have
so something's a little funny with the controls on this.
facility.
Where?
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Kill all those grots. Actually, I'm gonna send you this way.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
There it is. So yeah, now you have an official tuck emote.
Onward to glory. We are the Emperor's chosen.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate, but there is a limit of how many plasma generators can be built per stronghold. Look at your command.
Orcs!
And look there, a break in the spaceport's defensive wall. They must have blasted their way in. We must destroy this orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have constructed.
Alright. You hope we get a bald blue?
On alert.
I don't know if Blue's gonna be down for that, but maybe if you get enough people. Sausage, yeah, that's not happening then. Sorry, Shadow.
While the enemies of the Emperor still
Let's get more bolters. Look at these buildings go.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Follow my lead.
Just making 500k points. Look at Shadow bossing Blue around like that.
Beware. Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed in his service.
How am I? I'm alright. I'm pretty tired. Had the first day of school today. Most of my kids didn't show up.
My fate.
Save those guardsmen.
Look like they could use some assistance. Come, brothers, make haste. Our prayers have been answered. Here come the Space Marines.
Look at how many guardsmen are just fighting in this mess. What are you doing? Shoot them. Already? Thought it was next week. Brother, you were saying you're back, BK's back at work every day, and now you're like, it's too early. This man can't make up his mind.
Initiated.
As I expected. I mean, it's true, sadly enough. I expected, like, most of the kids. Oh, now these goobers are gonna go and get themselves killed. School starts on Friday. I mean, granted, most of the other schools in the district were starting on Monday, but we were starting on Friday. Today. And yeah, most of my kids, as I had expected, did not show up. That is dumb and a waste of tax dollars. What, starting a day early? You know what? I think I know what it is. It's the shadows. The shadow effect is too strong here. Oh god, I gotta go and turn off the shadow detail. No, not you, Shadow. Money goes to me. Exactly. Gotta get me paid. I'm lowering you down, Shadow. Your presence is too strong here. Yeah, look at that. Way too powerful. We're gonna scale you down. Yep, get lowered. Get lowered. But yeah, unfortunately it's kind of dumb, but that most of the kids did not show up, but that's kind of the culture we're sort of dealing with at present. Oh yeah, see, much better. Now my now my now the dark areas aren't just like, it's just the fog of war and not like this oppressive presence that you can't freaking see anything.
Maintain attack formation.
So now the darkness is only in certain areas.
Understood. Onward to glory.
Praise be
Right, I forget this whole map is a very linear passage. These goobers are fine.
Understood. Onward to glory.
I love it, it's just a big station. We gotta save those guardsmen.
Fear our wrath.
My boys can tank the hits. These guardsmen cannot.
Yes, my lord.
As these goobers are just like, you'll be lurking, gotta speedrun every single chore in the next 10 minutes. Hurry, Blue, hurry! Thanks for stopping by, though. Cool. I wish this was like an actual secret mission, but it's not. Also, the difficulties, like, almost don't matter in this game. Like, I have this game set to hard mode, but it's like, it's not hard. Actually, the real hard mode is in extreme. And even then, it's like, it's still not hard.
None shall stop us. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Like, the difference of each mode is about, won't be leaving,
Orders received.
but Blue. But yeah. Anyways, school. Yeah, most of the kids didn't show up. It's just the, you know, I'm teaching seniors again. And the school in general has just, the kids are, chronic absenteeism is just kind of a thing in our school that we sort of struggle with. It's obviously, it's not, you know, it's not every school, it's just, well, I mean, I can't really speak for the problems of other schools. Do I like teaching seniors? Yeah, I like teaching seniors. I think they are, I mean, from my first year of teaching them, I really like working with them because they're really laid back. Most of the time with, like, working with the other kids, like, okay, ninth graders they're usually pretty alright because while they're still kind of like really young and immature and don't really like, they just goof off, you know, but because they're so brand new to high school, think 10th grade would be better? No, 10th grade is like the worst because you basically have, so let me break down about ninth grade. Ninth grade, you get all the new kids that are really kind of still immature. You know, they're kind of really goofy, but also they give a lot of attitude. But the difference between ninth graders and 10th graders is because they're so new, they don't, you know, they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable to really like get into their bad antics, you know? They don't cause so like when you have like ninth graders, since they're still kind of getting acquainted with the ins and outs of the schools, they kind of err on the side of caution. You don't want to like, you know, you don't want to get on the bad side of any of the kids that are like in the higher grades than you. You know, you don't really know how the school really functions yet. It's a whole new campus, so you're not really, you know, as a freshman, you're not going to be doing too much to really stand out. 10th grade is when you do. 10th grade, you haven't really progressed too far, so most of the time the kids are gonna get cocky, they're gonna get really bold, so the 10th graders tend to cause like the most trouble as a result. Following them is the 11th graders. The 11th graders also kind of cause problems because they haven't gotten rid of that, they still haven't quite gotten that whole thing out of their system, but it starts to taper off at 11th grade. But by the time seniors, or they become seniors, you kind of get all of that out of their system. Like all the kids who are like, you know, they haven't quite fully. Oh, I didn't actually capture this. So like all the kids who are being goofballs and being, you know, being dumb, they're oh, where are you going? I want you to go this way. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, cool. So by the time they're seniors, they're kind of like they kind of got most of their problems out of their system, or the ones who haven't have caused so much trouble that they're usually kind of filtered out by the system. So by the time by the time they're seniors, most of these kids usually have most of whatever they've got like in terms of attitudes or behavioral like problems mostly addressed, So, you don't really have much of a pushback from kids. When I was teaching 11th grade for my student teaching one of my semesters, I had kids who were after lunch, they would always, especially after lunch, they would always have high energy and they would just give me all sorts of trouble. So I would have all sorts of things, like kids being like, and just kids being smartasses all the time, or kids just thinking that they can kind of be BK would go teach younger grades. Yeah, I mean I've taught and I had a great time teaching 6th grade. This middle school I had this one of the middle schools, or the middle school I went to was 6th through 8th grade. Break out the stick, easy solution. Yeah, maybe if this was the 70s, Shadow, brother. You can't so much as say something funny and get fired. Nah. My whole shtick is, like, I like working with older kids, and, because they tend to be, they're mature. They've matured more than most. There was just one guardsman left from that. Oh, I barely saved those guys.
Today, the enemy shall be here.
Oh, I lost the guy. You can't do anything against the heavy bolter, bro. But this big old passageway is definitely trouble. It's definitely precarious. But yeah, so no, my big gripe is like the like 9th, 10th grade, you've got all of the attitude and immaturity, and especially 10th grade, the 10th graders, they do not they are bold. They will do stupid things. They will act like an idiot in front of you. And, that's just the way they are. And because they're so young, they're still developing. They haven't quite figured things out. And those years are honestly the years you want to be making mistakes anyways. I don't want to be around for those mistakes, honestly. Again, not that I don't like those kids, but I just prefer working with seniors because they tend to have most of their crap sorted out. That being said, my homeroom class is all 9th graders, so that's going to be interesting because I've never worked with any of the 9th grade classes. So I have a homeroom course where for 25 minutes every day except Tuesdays, I think, we have kids that are we have a little get together and I do roll call, and then they have us do some sort of a social assignment. Did I find my fridge? Yes, my fridge was undisturbed. I was just panicking because it was disturbed, but as it turns out, they were just I guess the cleaners were moving it because that shelf doesn't have it's on the floor, if that makes sense. The cabinet is it goes straight down to the floor. There's no little thing where it's not on the floor, and so I guess when they were cleaning the floors, they had to open that cabinet, and then they probably moved the fridge out and then put it back in. So they waxed the floor. Am I doing after school clubs again? I never did after school clubs. I am going to be running a club though. So there's that. Oh, I missed a thing. Let's regroup here. I'm actually going to run back here. We're not going to go this way yet. But yeah, I'm not doing any after school clubs, but I am doing a club during school. which is the video game club. I actually got in contact with the people who have all of the equipment on campus, and I'm like, I need to meet up and talk to them. Not the tank!
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Oh, pff. Damn it! The Lehman Rush shot my guys! Stupid tank.
reporting for duty, sir.
Oh shit, we got to keep it. They didn't take anything and it's not damaged, so we're good. Nice! We got the secret objective. Oh, population full.
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey.
We're just gonna send the servitors up. So they're gonna come up and fix that thing.
The enemy must be nearby.
But yeah, nothing was damaged, nothing was lost. It was the only cabinet that got opened because I locked all those cabinets, like where I put all my stuff that I didn't take home with me, and I locked them up with zip ties because I don't have like a key for these things. But I like double zip tied each cabinet that I had something in, and was like, all right, well, that's gonna be that, and you know, we'll see it back in 2 months. And yeah, pretty much everything was fine. I think the other thing is you can't really take a fridge. Like, you can't be all like, oh yeah, I found this fridge. Like, nobody... Technically, you're not supposed to have a fridge. Like, okay, you can, but you can't. Like, we have, like, microwaves in some of the rooms, and we have other, like, things, but you're not supposed to have them, technically. But there's no rules. There's no enforced rules. I mean, I can take a fridge, yes, but then I would get you for stealing it because, well, it's my fridge. So if you made off with my fridge, then it would be like, hey, that's my fridge. And then if you decide to be like, oh no, that's my fridge, then I could just be like, oh, well, I guess I'll tell admin about the fridge you have, you know, that sort of thing. I'll find out who has it, and I will definitely get them in deeper trouble. So, it's a generally agreed upon not to mess with other people's fridges. Also, something I like about this game. This game's, like, zoom is awful. Like, it's really uncomfortably close. But you can... Hold on. Which button was it? Was it... No. Ah, here we go. You can actually change the perspective to their size. And it's so cool just to see the battlefields from, like, down below. Zoom into the pores. Well, I mean, it's a tank. No, not really. You can stare at the barrels. I actually have this model. I mean, I've messed with pretty much every model. The only thing that I don't really have is the servitors, but they have different looking models anyways. But I never had any servitors. But I've had, when I played Space Marines and I played Guard, I've got Space Marines at home. Although now they have them as Primaris Marines, so it's crazy. This was like the standard look for Space Marines. They now have Primaris Space Marines, which are even bigger than these dudes, and like everything is like really, really awesome. Like the armor design is slightly different, but overall the same. And they have different equipments and loadout now. So we'll go like this. Actually, no wait, the home key doesn't do that. I thought it reset things. Let's set up another base here.
You ask, yes, most beneficent one.
Alright. Is there anything? There was another thing here. Actually, let's go this way. Can't believe I managed to save a Lehman Russ.
What's your order? Take and hold. Under fire.
Oh god, that's right. I guess BK won't be free for the upcoming week. I mean, from this point on, I'm gonna be busy as heck. You finally got vacation days. Wow. Oh, those guys need help. Hey, Dex. You nerd. Wow. I mean, you're right, but wow. Oh, I should be careful with the Lehman Russ. It's gonna shoot into my own, like, into these friendlies. Welcome to the Secret Stream, by the way. Ah, well, if these guys were at any, like, under threat of dying, they definitely are now. God damn it. This freaking Leman Russ. Oh, we barely saved these guys. Oh, there's 2 squads. Save the Tartarus Defense Force. Nice. We managed to save a bunch of them. Stinky Leman Russ. I love the Leman Russ, but I forgot that in this game... So, this game is like 20 years old. It uses the rule set, or it kind of bases its mechanics off the rule set from 20 years ago. Which isn't to say, like, there isn't anything too dramatic, but there are a few things that are, such as the Leman Russ's battle cannon turret. So, I love the Leman Russ. It's like one of my favorite tanks. When I was, like, playing this game and, like, learning to play this game when I was a little one. Uh-oh. We got goobers over here. Maybe I should, like... Yeah, let's have the Leman Russ back off.
I await your instructions.
No!
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's have the big scary tank. Leave my servitors alone, you bullies! Yeah, so as you can see, this tank is fantastic, but it runs off of this old logic that the tabletop game used to have, which was basically anything with a blast, which includes like the Leman Russ's main battle cannon turret. Anything with a blast. Basically, you didn't shoot like the way you would shoot normal weaponry. You would use something called a blast template. So you had these little plastic, like, basically like little plastic plates. There was a small blast template and a large blast template. And when you attacked with that, instead of doing like... We're going to take him from the flank. Instead of like using the... regular like dice you roll to see if you hit, you would roll a specially marked die that had arrows and like a target marker on 2 of the sides. So 2 of the sides had a direct hit, and then the other ones had arrow markers, which were called the scatter. It was called the scatter die. And so every time you fired anything with a blast, it had a chance of either like hitting on target, and then you would use the blast template from wherever you were aiming to measure out, to pretty much figure out how many guys you hit in a squad. The same logic applies to the Leman Russ. Unfortunately, you know, you have 4 out of 6 sides that were, you know, scattering. So like you rolled a die, you got an arrow, and then you would roll an extra die or 2 dice, and then that would be the number of inches that you would be, you know, scattering your shots. So you could get like 3 inches off your target, or you can get like 12 inches off your target. So as you can see, my man just hit the freaking side of this canyon wall instead of actually like these orcs that he's targeting. And that was basically the scatter's logic. In the Winter Assault expansion, they address this problem. Because, good lord. This tank was dreadful in this game. I mean, I still love it, because it's a big honkin' tank. It's also using the Orc variant, the looted Leman Russ, which is also why it fires so wildly, because it's technically not... So, we're playing as the Space Marines. There's another, like, minor faction called the Imperial Guard, and it's pretty much all the dudes we've been saving, so it's these generic dudes. These are the Imperial Guardsmen. They're just regular guys with, you know, flashlights and t-shirts for armor. Flashlights for guns, t-shirts for armor, and morale as paper thin as both. But there's so many of them, and this is their tank. Because of this mission, I've managed to save it, and now I have control of it. But you don't normally get to play them in the base game. They come out in the expansion, Winter Assault. And so what they did is, to kind of address this, the orcs, the guys that were fighting, they get a tank that's basically a looted version of this. So all they did was they reskinned this thing to basically just be the normal version. And so it's the unlooted Leman Russ. And let me tell you, the difference between a normal Leman Russ and a looted one is staggering. The looted one fires like crap, like this thing. It's more like an artillery gun, which is why it's doing this instead of actually like trying to shoot on target. When the Imperial Guard comes out properly in the next expansion, which, you know, if this picks up enough, maybe I'll do more of. Their tank is a lot better. Yeah. I wonder if I can... Yeah, look at that. Get 'em, boys. Yeah, I can actually hide the HUD.
There, that's the last of them. Well done, Blood Ravens. Victory is ours.
Look at that. We managed to win our first mission. For the Emperor! Time for lore.
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you.
We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men.
I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord.
See that you do, or we shall do it for you. You have something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel.
How did you know?
Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak.
Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman and child?
Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces. Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
Oh, look at that goofy looking face. God, it's all and it's crazy because all of these are based off of the models from 20 years ago. Like, we had orcs that look like that. Go to next mission, please.
War Journal of Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their forces were engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast.
Honestly, the thing I really like about this game is the voice acting. Like, all the characters, especially in this one, so good. You should just wait till you start hearing the other factions when they're talking. Still got to give it to Chaos as my favorite faction for it. Not because of my clear bias, but because the voice actor, or the actors they use, but one particular one is like Scott McNeil, who's played like every villain in all of your childhood TV shows, and I think as Piccolo as well from Dragon Ball.
You have your orders. Now go. And may the Emperor...
Or Dragon Ball Z, like the old 90s one. So, like, if you grew up in like the 90s and early 2000s on those old TV shows or old cartoons, use it, all of them, man.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds?
If we meet the orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale, and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our core.
We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my home world. My responsibility. Scout Team 3.
I know there's not much emotions in these exchanges, but you can really feel it in the way they talk to each other, man.
If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist. Getting into position.
Spoilers, they will not come to help you. Yeah. The name of the game is Don't Get Caught. And we're gonna learn a fun new mechanic in this mission.
This area is crawling with orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past them. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted. At your command.
Oh, that was a bit of a lag there.
Excellent. Your Scout Marine squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders.
Scouts are
Keep in
waiting
mind, though,
orders.
if you are attacked, your invisibility will be broken,
Gathering
and some time
intelligence.
will pass before you can utilize it again.
Scouts ready. Getting into position.
So, we gotta watch out for commanders here.
Scouts. Getting into position. On patrol. Getting into position. Getting into position.
So, scouts are, well, they're incredibly weak.
Set to command.
Ah, here's a pretty brutal thing. You cannot help these guys. It's a trap.
Sense danger. We will root it out. Search commencing. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts here. Scouts ready.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a strategic point.
Yeah. See, they're dead. They all died.
Sniper rifles. They will make short work of these
Scouts here.
orcs.
At your command.
So these dudes will hang out.
Scouts in position. I sense danger. We will root it out. Ready. At your command. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Yes, my lord. Getting into position.
Taking damage.
Okay, we'll jump these guys real quick.
Area secured.
Because if,
Command. Getting into position.
because when, in this version, if you're near these little posts, they'll also reveal your position. So there's units that basically can go invisible, and then, like these guys, and then there's units that can basically spot you if you're invisible, and they will, like, break your cloak. And while you're within sight of them, they won't let you turn it back on. But other than that, you can just kind of pass through most units without catching any notice. It's pretty great. Just gonna capture this, and then we'll just move on ahead.
Scouts ready. Position secure. Command. Commencing infiltration.
Back to invisibility.
Yes, my lord.
Whoa, that's a leader. So see that guy? That's a leader. So he can spot us. So we gotta move away from him.
There is an Orc patrol. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by. Getting into position. Gathering intelligence.
Yeah, that knob leader will catch us and we will be dead.
Commencing infiltration. I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts advance. Scouts advance. Yes, there's our target. A large Orc nob who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. We will root it out. To kill him, I sense we severely weaken the Orc. Root it out. The enemy is in our sights.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Nob is dead. We will take it from
Enemy is in
here.
our sights.
Reinforcements!
Scouts in position.
Oh,
Commencing
autosave.
infiltration. Scouts in position.
Get in there, boys. Save our scouts.
Scouts in position. Scouts in position. At your command.
Look at Gabriel just absolutely wrecking house.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Alright, let's get this base cleared out. So we're not gonna throw Gabriel into any squads for this one.
Enemy is in our sights. At your command. Getting into position. Yes, my lord. Scouts in position. Scouts here.
Yes, my lord. Onward to glory!
Scouts awaiting orders.
What's your order?
Scouts in position. Scouts here.
Ever vigilant.
Scouts ready.
Awaiting orders. Understood. Enemy
Scouts in position.
awaiting orders.
Scouts here. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Alright, let's get in there. Capture this.
Yes, my lord.
Just have all these guys just kill everything.
What's your order? For the glory of the Imperium. Moving out.
Beware the alien.
Oh, Gabe's almost dead. Whoops. It's fine. He'll die, but he'll come back.
My fate is my shield.
Hydrate! Alright, let me hydrate.
Stands with me. I command in the name of the Emperor.
Yes, my lord. Scouts charge.
What would you
Yeah. So, fun little exploit, but every time your heroes in the campaign die, in this mission mode, or in this story mode, the game will just plop them down at full health. So I can effectively just kind of throw my commander at any problem.
before we hunt down the rest of the orcs?
Scouts awaiting orders.
Let us capture these strategic points and establish a base of operations.
Scouts awaiting orders.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
Alright, start making that base.
At your command. At your command.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Got some scouts with snipers
Yes, my lord.
over here.
We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Defending objective.
So yeah, we got some orcs over here,
Search commencing.
and then
Scouts awaiting orders. We will move ahead.
so these first couple missions are very tutorial heavy, where it's like it's kind of teaching you basic mechanics.
To red for the glory of the Imperium.
Alert. Commencing infiltration. We'll move
So
ahead.
more buildings here.
Enemy positions.
Looks like there's a base, a little base tucked around in these corners.
At your command. Understood.
While the enemies of the Emperor
So,
still
go
draw
this
back,
way.
there can be no peace.
Orders
Oh yeah, we should actually take this base out first.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated. Most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721
Set it like that.
initiated.
My fate
Oh, Gabe's just gonna keep killing shit. Alright. Now these goobers can go do that.
Reload. Scouts advance. We'll move ahead.
These guys are
Enemy
okay.
positions.
Bunch of turrets over here. So, lots of guns over here.
beware.
Gabe's getting whooped.
Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready.
Send these guys over to support him. And then we'll just have these guys take out this building over here.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Fear our wrath. Attacking as ordered.
Scouts in position.
Orcs. Purge the beasts. Direct us to
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Get some more squads. Oh, there's a lot of orcs over here.
Alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Okay, let's back up.
awaiting orders.
Getting a lot of Marines killed.
The Emperor protects.
Ever vigilant. Orders received. Squad deployed.
Yeah, I lost a squad.
We stand by fire. Orders received.
At your command.
Definitely don't want to lose my scouts though.
This day
Gabe's gonna die again. It's just a huge horde of these bastards.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Marine squad deployed. Direct us. Fear denies fate. Yes, my lord. Onward to glory.
My fate is my shield.
Ever vigilant. Marine squad deployed.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Wow, my boys are just getting murked.
Fear our wrath.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Marine squad deployed. Awaiting orders.
Send them out to the meat grinder. Yeah, 'cause I think there's like there's a chunky base down here that's gonna just keep repelling me until I get them dislodged.
Here to serve.
Did I finish Dawn Trail? Nope.
I await your instructions.
There's a lot of things I gotta be doing. I gotta finish Yakuza, I gotta finish Dawn Trail, I gotta play the new Helldivers update. Too much. I know we're not the Imperial Guard, we're definitely using Imperial Guard strategies right now. Do party? No, I'm not. In fact, Shadow, I'm going to uninstall it right now.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies fate. Cleanse.
I gotta uninstall Party Animals. I will not play. I do not want to play. No. Yeah, I'll play sometime. Just whenever. Whenever that happens. Alright, now we're getting a foothold. Jesus. Just Gabe and one Space Marine is alive.
This day shall be a
I use the term alive optionally. Alive optional.
Yes, my lord.
Kinda wanna just kill Gabe and like start him over again. Let's do that real quick, just
I command in the name of
there we go.
Fear denies faith. Marines waiting orders. We are the Emperor's troops.
Alright, Gabe. Get back in there.
enemy must be nearby. Faith and duty.
Just casually delete Gabriel so I can fight at full health.
What is your order?
The Emperor protects. By my command. Attack! My faith is my shield. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Attacking as ordered. Attacking as ordered. Taking haste.
Okay, we need to get
The Emperor.
Most beneficent one.
75. Oh yeah, I forgot the buildings are cheap in this expansion. It's 220 in like the later games.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
We need to kill that building. Alright, cool. Now we can just kill these guys.
Yes, lord.
Oh, I just spent all my requisition, like, getting more dudes back into the fight.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. I think these guys got a handle on it, because I've got like 3 squads of Space Marines. They should be able to handle this, and we can take this point. I'll send my scouts over. Because we need to capture points, like, now. Because I want to get this.
Scouts here. Scouts in position. Infiltrating enemy territory. Scouts here.
Nope.
Commencing
Scouts out.
infiltration. Scouts here.
Okay. Let them do their thing here. Wow, they undid my capture here. Another autosave. Cleanse the valley and establish a base.
At your command.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
At your command.
Oh yeah, the building used to be able to deep strike. Well, it kind of does, but with Terminators specifically.
Scouts here.
Come on! Alright, get out of there.
Mark enemy positions. Getting into position. Search commencing.
What's your order?
Scouts ready.
This day shall be a glorious one for the hero.
Oh, well, lost the squad here. That's okay.
At your command.
We will
Strategic
need
point
more than
identified.
heavy bolters to defeat these orcs. Praise the Emperor. We must upgrade the stronghold to gain access to the tools we will need to destroy this plague.
Stronghold. Get that upgraded. I'm so wasteful with my troops.
At your command.
Thank God Gabriel ain't the chapter master. Bro would be pissed with how many Space Marines I'm getting killed. Yeah, hear more Space Marines getting murdered.
He who stands with us shall be my brother.
Scouts in position. On patrol. Commencing infiltration.
We are the Emperor's
Beware,
troops.
Alien. The mutant. The heavy.
Scouts ready. Commencing infiltration.
I lost the damn point.
Yes, my lord.
Can't extend too far from into here.
The enemy shall be fear.
Almost done. That research speed is painfully slow.
My aim shall not falter.
That's a Gabe up front, because just detach him from the squad for now.
The Emperors are with us. Find them on our listening posts. The monastery is complete. Sergeants will inspire your Space Marine squads to greater feats of heroism, and rocket launchers will make short work of Orc buildings.
Faith is our shield.
75. I need more strategic command points. So, skull probes are cool. They can also detect stuff. They make for good scouts, but I like attaching them into the squads of these goobers. Even though they can both infiltrate together. A single shooter boy. I bet that one shooter boy is the reason why we don't have that point.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
I have a plasma gun squadron too.
The Emperor protects.
Yeah, that.
We must
Did you see the
upgrade
McDonald's
existing
collector
listening
cups?
post with the
I have not.
fortified position add-on. This
Strategic
upgrade
point
will increase the requisition income and add better defenses
Nope.
to the listening post.
Back off.
Awaiting orders.
I await your instructions.
Damn it.
Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders.
I think they just didn't have it set where they could, like, all together do their thing. Back up!
Orders received.
Walk softly.
Gabe, get in there.
We stand ready.
Okay.
I await your instructions.
You know, I'm gonna do this upgrade so that I can generate more. And then with that, I'll probably set up a little fortified base here so I can springboard, because these guys are tough for no frickin' reason.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
I think that's the plasma squad that got effed up. Yeah, that's the bolter squad. This is supposed to be the rocket squad. This is the plasma squad.
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to strike back. What would you have?
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Initializing the protocol.
Awaiting orders.
Bring up the rear, you goobers.
Yes, my lord. Heresy grows from idleness.
Beware the Emperor.
What kind of cups did you post, by the way?
Scouts here.
What's the? I'm guessing there's like a collab going on.
Taking heads.
Let's upgrade the cap one more time.
We stand ready. Awaiting orders.
My poor plasma gun team. They keep. Oh, they're not the plasma gun team. Actually, that's the plasma gun team. They're dying too. There goes Gabriel, just absolutely rocking house down there. Okay.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Okay, we need some rockets. So we got a guy with a rocket. Yep, he's gonna get to work. I like there's a slight subtle color coding to the squad. So the blue is the heavy bolter, the green is the rocket, the yellow one's the plasma, and the red's gonna be the what do you call it? The flamethrower. Although I'd never used flamethrowers all that much. I'm not overly fond of them.
I await your instructions.
The Emperor protects.
Bro's on 3 hit points. Ah, he died.
In the name of
Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy. What's your order? We are the Emperor's chosen. Marine squad deployed. Direct us to the enemy.
my faith is my shield.
Weapons at ready.
We got that champion. He's swinging his chainsword. Look at him go. Oh. I love it. You even have like synced up kills. So some of these guys will like actually like do little cool animation as they're like murdering people. But that guy just freaking ate a rocket.
Direct us to the enemy. Orders received.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
So this one, this is my plasma team. Get my rocket team. Heavy bolter team. What am I gonna make you guys? I could make you guys a flamethrower team. I think I want to double up on the rockets or the heavy bolters because we're gonna be fighting lots of orcs. Okay. So we hit another checkpoint.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Send the scouts over.
I sense danger. We will root it out.
I think that skull finally died. Oh yeah, I think skulls have like a limited lifespan and they eventually just die. At least in the earlier form. That's kind of how they've operated. Okay, where do my scouts go? Where those sneaky goobers? Okay, and then we'll just set up the servitor over here, because they're not going to come this way no more. We've pretty much flushed them out from this side.
Praise the Emperor.
Yeah, they're going to be running into this thing now. I'll probably post up a squadron here, just to kind of hold on and till I can get over here. Because we got to slip in and knock out these defenses, because they're going to shoot us on the way in here.
I await your instructions.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield. Maintain it.
Oh, they're going to fuck up that base.
We are the Emperor.
Okay, let's go save it.
Beware the alien. The heritage.
Scouts here.
Scouts still don't have full access yet. Ooh, I managed to save it.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord.
Block it with your bodies! Okay, we got him.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, most beneficent one. I
Send the
shall
servitor
obey.
back.
In position.
Send you goobers over here.
Faith is our shield.
Now we can do this. And just upgrade our squads to full strength when we can.
Faith is our shield. Ever vigilant. Commence
Because they are just going to be spewing out more troops at us until we just basically smack this base back here.
ever vigilant. Stay vigilant, brothers. Clan, we stand ready. Kill denies faith. For the glory of the Imperium. What is your order?
Beware the alien.
Alright, Gabe, get in there.
Heresy grows from idleness.
And these guys are just, they're basically just going to be in charge of guarding this area,
Most beneficent one.
locking down the zone.
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
And we got some rockets, or some rocket units.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Praise the Emperor. Follow me into stand ready.
Moving out. Fear denies faith. At your command. Beware.
Okay, I need the rocket team to move up and actually attack with their rockets on the buildings. Yeah, that's much better. Look at that. Very good.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Fear denies faith. Strategic point
While
identified.
the enemies of the Emperor
Whew!
still
There's just a
dare
single space marine here. Yeah, we gotta knock out these little buildings before we can push up.
Fear denies faith.
This will take care of that problem. Yeah, the nice thing on this, the other cool thing about this game is that units are good against, you know, I mean, most good RTSs will have a system where it's like certain units are good against other units, and the same is true here. Small arms weaponry and like machine guns are good against troops. Things like rockets and heavy guns tend to do better against armor and buildings. And then you have sort of the in-betweens like the plasma guns, which I think I actually converted my plasma gun team into something. Oh, I think this is the plasma gun team,
Praise the Emperor.
where their whole thing was they're kind of really good at just cracking really good tough infantry. So they shoot slower than heavy bolters, or like machine guns like the heavy bolters, but they're actually pretty good at knocking out the more elite units in your opponent's like forces.
Scouts ready. Commencing.
I have scout marines. They'll bring up the rear.
Mark any enemy positions.
Oh, kill a can. So we got a vehicle here. Immediately eats like 4 rockets. No, hang in there, bro. So, as you can see, the Killicans are very good at killing troops, especially that one. Freaking hell. Alright, get in there, Gabe. Gabe will die a million times in this campaign before I'm done. Okay, we got guys in a crossroads, so we're probably gonna post up the plasma gun team. Like, okay.
Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith.
Oh, we can hit the base from here.
Scouts awaiting orders.
If I can just have this thing taken out from this side, that would be fantastic. Alright, let's send the scouts in.
Gathering intelligence.
Just want to send these boys to kind of mark out enemy positions here.
Getting into position. Getting into position.
With a Killican rumbling out.
Scouts advance. On patrol. We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
So, there's their Killican depot. We gotta be careful of that base.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Never vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen.
A big squadron coming out here.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
That's a knob leader. I think we gotta kill this guy for sure.
At your command. Yes, my lord.
Let's back up.
Onward to glory.
Okay, that's what's done with that.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Taking heavy fire. What's your order?
Scouts here.
Let's see if we can't carefully poke around, because I think the base can actually spot your dudes. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do next. We got a lot of power and resource. We're gonna grab a couple more squads of dudes, and we're gonna make them anti-armor stuff. So give them rockets. They're just gonna sit and chill, and we're just gonna plug away at these positions real quick.
Direct us to the enemy.
Send in the plasma team. Yeah, these boys pretty much can handle all the abuse I throw at them.
Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield. Ever vigilant.
Now we'll have this. We need one unit kind of handling the linchpin, and then rockets. And we're just gonna bring them here.
Taking heavy fire. Marine squad deployed. Awaiting orders.
Okay, and then you will be our rocket team, or our heavy bolter team, and then we'll bring you around as well. Actually, no, I want another rocket team. So we got a lot of heavy bolter teams.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Marine squad deployed. Attacking as ordered.
Okay, this will be the bolter team. Actually, these guys can just kind of hang out here,
Awaiting orders.
and then we'll bring in this heavy bolter team up.
Faith is our shield. Fear denies faith.
Oh, they're just coming around from the flanks here too. And they're killing my boys. Gabe's gonna die.
Ever vigilant.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Direct us to the enemy. Faith is our shield. Orders received. Ever vigilant.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split our forces like so.
We are the
And you guys are gonna be over here.
weapons at ready.
And we're just gonna plug up this gap with these units, and then these units are gonna basically try and knock this stuff out. I think 6 squadrons of Space Marines can handle taking out a base and like plugging a gap at the same time. Using human wave tactics on an army that has no business doing so. But I mean, we're working with what we got, so Gabe's gonna sit back and hold the line here, and we're just gonna get in there and just kill all these Xenos the good old-fashioned way. It's important to note that you should always commit your units to one type of weapon. So, machine guns, you know, heavy bolters, or rockets. And never really mixing your units, because while you can, it doesn't make their fighting effective. Because you can definitely do like one of each weapon, but then you're gonna have dudes that aren't really, you know, combat effective.
Fear our wrath. We
Like, these troops can just kill these guys. The rocket units can just knock out the tower. I'm gonna get more troops over here. See how things are doing over here. Yeah, we're doing fine. And then this Space Marine squad can just kind of start going for this building over here.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Orders received, brother.
So they're gonna start clearing up this zone. Get in there.
Awaiting orders. Heresy grows from idleness. Awaiting orders. Charge. Direct us to the enemy. At your command. We stand ready. Fear denies faith.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
At your command.
So we'll bust this little thing here.
We will take them down from here. Our aim is true.
Look at that. That dude immediately murdered that guy. Awesome.
It's danger. We will root it out. Scouts here.
Okay, we'll get you guys out of there. Let the rocket teams just do their thing.
Direct us to the enemy.
Scouts
Back off. Go back to infiltrate mode. And then slip back in. Because I need you guys to actually like spot things. Because if I am not seeing the building, I can't shoot at the building. Alright. Gabe, get in there.
Heresy grows from idleness. Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant. Heresy grows from idleness. Heresy grows from idleness. What's your order? Engaging the enemy. Faith is our shield. Fear our wrath. Fear denies faith. Direct us to the enemy. Taking enemy fire. Fear denies faith.
I think this was my rocket team.
Orders received. Commencing. Yes, my lord. At your command. Engaging the enemy. At your command. Attacking as ordered. Heresy grows from idleness. Orders received.
Just getting caught under a huge hail of gunfire.
Walk softly.
Fear denies faith. At your command. Cleanse.
This day shall be a glorious one.
Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith. What's your order?
On alert, brothers.
Fear
The
denies
enemy must be nearby.
Got the Orc Commander, so we're good here. This zone is pretty much cleared, so we'll just send in the guys over here.
I command
This is like that one game Blue is streaming. Well, it is Warhammer. It is a Warhammer game. This is Dawn of War. Unlike the other game that Blue is streaming, where it's all fantasy and magic, this is 40K, where it's, you know, futuristic. What's up, BK? What's up, Pi? How you been? Happy Friday, dude.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Direct us.
I had the strongest itch to play some Warhammer mission stuff, so I'm doing the original base campaign of Dawn of War, which is like 20 years old and very, very crusty, but still full of character. It's kind of nice. Oh wait, actually, don't do that because you're gonna get shot by that gun turret. Let's move these guys up instead. Where are my scouts at? Now get in there. And just absolutely demolish. Wait, they had magic in the one blue is playing? Yeah, there's magic in that one. One of blue's units is a wizard. And in fact, was like, when she was getting stuck on the missions, the wizard was the one that kept that, I'm pretty sure killed the commander. Not with magic, though. She just had the wizard, like, bonk the crap out of, the guy. I still got buildings back. How far does this thing go? There's more base. Something is back there. Yeah, there's another building over here. Okay, these units we'll send back. We can link up with this team here, and then we're gonna just advance. Gabe, you took too long, bro. Just meet up with these guys.
I shall not fail.
Yeah. What's the objective? Cleanse the valley. Okay. Actually, this might be the last leg of the valley. Yeah. Everything's dead here. Yeah. So in the other game that blue plays, there's magic. In this game, there's psychic latency. Psychic powers, essentially. So, the powers of being a psyker, essentially. It's pretty much the same thing. It's space magic. Alright. Where are my other scouts? You goobs need to move up. Yep, walking goobers. We need to cleanse the valley. Oh! Oh no! No, no, no! Just do not! Brother, no! Oh my god, it's a freaking scenario fight. Those Space Marines are dead. Those guys are so fucking dead.
Yes, my lord. Scouts here.
Okay, they got my scouts. I need to get them back.
Commencing infiltration.
Scouts are even more frail. Wow, that guy is freaking tough. Oh, they might actually make it.
At your command.
Alright, turn around. No, we just don't see the rest of the horde.
Defending objective.
Cool. I just saved this squadron that is in attack stance. Yeah, we just default to the, we got a free freaking unit. That's cool. I like free units. You guys need to get over here.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Okay, what else do I need to burn out? Oh, there's another thing over here. So we'll send a unit over here. Capture these. That's all locked in.
Gathering intelligence.
Yeah, I didn't think this was another passageway, but I guess it is. It's literally just like kill everything on the map. So we're gonna have to march backwards.
Commencing
Back through the valley.
Scouts here.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
Yeah.
nearby.
Gabe and two teams should be able to handle whatever gets thrown this way. Hmm?
Scouts here.
Is there a unit over there? There is. Okay, there is some stuff over here.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. We will move ahead to mark enemy.
Find that unit.
The Emperor's chosen.
Yeah, they're just hiding over there.
Scouts here.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Just tucked in that little tiny corner.
Awaiting orders. Weapons at ready. It is time. Taking attack.
They got killicans over here.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Walk softly and carry a big
We're gonna capture this little corner. Oh no, there's more guardsmen! It got kind of busy at work. No worries. I mean, appreciate you stopping by. Knock out these bases. Oh, cool. These are my guys now. Very cool. I love free guardsmen. They won't really be much help, but I like free units and I like my guardsmen, so all the more appreciation for them. They can't even capture this building, or they can't even capture this thing. That's so silly. Alright. Send these boys back home. You guys can bring up through here. Okay, so we got that. These goobers are gonna find this little pocket of orcs that are just hanging out. So all these dudes are gonna go in, and we're just gonna conga line of death all of our troops into the rest of the map, essentially. But yeah, it's been just on a big itch for Warhammer stuff, and seeing all the new stuff coming for Space Marine 2, I'm very excited. I should be playing Space Marine 1 for that, but I don't know. Just a good old RTS just felt right. Even though I'm like kind of trash at RTS. Don't let my confidence fool you. I'm not good at micromanaging.
Praise the Emperor.
But I do have at least some modicum of tactical knowledge. Like, I know how things work, or should work, but things like micromanaging, I'm just, yeah. As you can see, I'm like literally just conga lining troops to their death.
Scouts charge. Set to commence. At your command. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Why are these dudes meleeing the building? They're gonna be my other plasma squadron. Where are those guardsmen?
Walk softly. You carry a big gun.
You goobers can push ahead.
Following orders.
Oh, it's probably the last of this mission. It's like literally just clean this entire valley out.
Position secure.
Send my guardsmen out. Ah, yep. That's it. That's the mission. We did it. We got some free guardsmen too. That's cool. And some free space marines.
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
Isador. Uh-oh.
I will suffer no trespass.
Something addles his mind. Like a dark whisper in the warp. Mission success. Next mission.
The Orc invasion is far more serious than we originally imagined. The Imperial Navy, with the help of the Blood Ravens battle barge, the Litany of Fury, has regained tenuous control of the space around the planet. However, the number of Orc troops and supplies that have reached planetside far exceeds our original estimates. The Orc menace has spread throughout the low population areas of the planet. Civilians are fleeing in mass to the cities, where they hope the higher concentration of Imperial Guard can protect them. Due to our recent actions, we were able to destroy several Orc forward encampments and kill many of their leaders. So we can expect at least a brief respite from further Orc attacks in this area. The Blood Ravens have returned to the capital city of Magna Bonum to prepare the defenses during this downtime.
Alright, Under Siege. I think this one's pretty tough, if I recall. Yeah, Orc forces are pushing into this city. We're gonna do what we can to save the city. Look at that, they're bombarding us.
Brother Mateo, second squad is to man those buildings opposite the market streets. Go!
Look at him go.
Tantheus, take ninth squad and shore up our defenses along our southern flank. We need those gun emplacements operational. That is correct, Brother Corrales. Begin executing Protocol 18. We will silence that Orc artillery.
You see the Thunderhawk just picking up and flying away.
Stationing my Imperial Guard around the key facilities, including the spaceport and power plant.
Your initiative is admirable, Colonel, but I need you to pull your men back to this location where they can concentrate their defense.
But if we abandon the
They're supposed to normally, like... Oh, there it is. They just, like, run up and smack the tank.
One location to assure victory.
They're supposed to run up and, or shoot rockets into the back of the tank.
They are far more cunning than they may seem. Now go.
It's just driving away! That's not part of the freaking cutscene.
I do not agree with this course of action. Why are we sitting back waiting for the Orcs to strike? We should attack! Surely it is better than doing nothing.
You would have us meet the Orcs on open ground? That would be madness. It is written in the Codex Astartes that this situation calls for a defensive action. Of course.
Damn.
You are right.
Bro cited the Codex Astartes. Know your place, Isidore.
Brothers, the Orcs have overrun the city. This transgression shall not stand.
shoulder to
We
shoulder,
will
my
fight
brothers.
until the last Orc is dead. Heavy bolter turrets have been made available to us. Be sure to place their defensive power wisely. Landmines are now available for placement in our enemy's paths. Yes, my lord.
We're actually gonna give these guys grenade launchers and hang them back.
I know it. The Orcs maintain an iron grip on the city's strategic points. We must break their hold and deny the Orcs their supplies. My faith is my shield.
Securing objective. Mission accomplished.
Okay, we take the city, capture strategic points. Yeah, we can do that.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Purge the beasts. Taking heavy fire.
There's some objectives over here, so we're gonna have those scouts go and take that. Yes, grenades! I knew these grenade launchers were gonna be handy. Control zero this group using a little advanced strategy. I think I could set up some turrets along this side and just kind of rain death.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Okay.
Scouts ready.
Not enough requisition. Come on.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
We're at the pop cap, so that's okay. We got so many guardsmen. Look at these civilians. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the pause? Look at these silly looking people. These are some amazing character models. You got even little kids. You got mom and pop. You got the old man. I love it. They're so haunting. Like, this is such a good frickin' look. Holy crap. Okay. These are grenades. Give these guys plasma guns.
The Emperor protects.
Give you guys plasma guns. Give you heavy bolter.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
The Emperor protects.
I stand ready with courage and honor. At your command, through discipline, we prevail.
Blast and damnation. A sacred machine cult has misfired and...
Oh, then we'll get tanks. Or we'll get armor.
Must recover the structure and any survivors.
Area secured.
Praise the Emperor.
Now those grenade launchers are going to be fantastic. Where's the other? So here's kind of a gameplay plan that's going to be pretty good.
Rebuild protocol.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. The blasted orcs have built their infernal structures within the city walls. Destroying these structures is vital if we are to regain control over the city.
So pretty much the guardsmen are going to be in charge of like guarding things while my marines, once we get more numerous, they're going to be actually doing all the pushing. Well, Gabe can hang back here for now because there's not really a lot of turrets on this side. And you, my goofy friend, like to get into fights that you don't want to win or don't want to you know, get into. You're gonna lose, bro. And I'm losing troops because of your ass. Ah, my goodness. Okay, we're gonna need more troops. Raise the pop cap, and then weapon increase. Bionics level 1. Get these upgrades soon. I need more power generators.
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Marine squad deployed. Awaiting orders.
Okay. Go assist Isidore because his goofy ass can't keep his guys alive.
My faith is my shield. The Emperor protects. Yes, sir. We're here. We'll get through this, I know it.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. Build routine
Oh, this theme is so like ambient.
Beware the alien.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Ever vigilant.
Oh, that's armor.
We'll get through this.
Yes, I know it. Show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
You cannot make BK. You can't make me drink. I mean, you're gonna spam it. Oh my god. Sneaky guardsman. We have to literally just turtle up for a little bit and then start getting our turrets.
Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
That squad end up getting built. Oh, we got grenades. Very good. When did you do that? We didn't quite fully spam, but you know. 1 second.
The Emperor has abandoned us.
Faith is our shield.
The Emperor protects. Yes, my lord. We'll get through this, I know it. Yes, sir.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes, sir. Reporting, sir.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste, initializing build protocol. Build routine 721.
Okay.
Fear denies faith. Orders received.
Oh boy.
Reporting, sir.
I actually don't know how I'm gonna be able to handle these vehicle attacks.
The Emperor protects. We're here.
I guess the best bet is just get in there. I need to upgrade my base though. Okay, get the base upgrade so that we can get access to rocket launchers, because holy crap, I need rocket launchers badly.
Yes, my lord.
Nah, we can't do much against vehicles, unfortunately. When did you do that? Well, it's not that you spam, but you know. All you were doing is just redeeming hydrate like every 5 minutes. I'm just nitpicking on you. Okay, we need to actually act, because I'm just gonna lose guys. For some reason, these orcs have really accurate tanks.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish.
90%. Soon I'll get this these turrets set up. That'll help us out greatly. They are tank spamming us. There's the machine cult. Okay.
Awaiting orders. Cleanse, purge, kill. Squad broken. Yes, my lord. Orders received, brother. Onward to glory.
Okay, now that I can get rocket turrets, that'll kind of relieve us a little of this trouble.
Yes, Lord.
Because they keep just sending vehicles up the road to just knock us.
Ever vigilant. Onward to glory. Awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects.
Attacking.
The
Emperor protects. Run for your lives! We can't hold! Praise the Emperor. The Emperor protects.
There it is. Now that'll slow down their tank spam.
Ever vigilant.
There's work to be done. Yes, sir.
Marine squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Literally just take these dudes here.
The Emperor protects. Reporting, sir.
I stand ready.
Fear denies faith. Fear our wrath. Marine squad deployed.
Now that we got
Stand ready.
lots of extra Space Marine squads armed to the teeth with rockets.
Moving out. We are the Emperor's chosen.
I stand ready.
We can now pose a threat to these units and deal with these like tons of troops. Yeah, because these guardsmen can actually like kill orcs pretty competently. I just don't have any, like, I didn't have any armor solutions, but now I do have some stuff to fight the armor.
An open mind is like a
Yeah, see.
its gates unbarred and unguarded.
So once that final squad gets in, they'll push in. Just gotta be careful with these guys. And our Psyker's just gonna go in and bust these vehicles. Because while Isidore is good, he can't blow up tanks with his mind.
We can't hold!
It's the first step on the road to disappointment.
The Emperor protects.
At your command. Orders received.
Send in some tanks over here.
Reporting, sir. The Emperor protects.
These goofy guardsmen. Okay, I managed to kind of set up a network now, so now I don't have to worry.
Work to be done.
Disappointment.
Attacking as ordered.
There's the machine cult base. I'll try and set up here.
Scouts in position. Getting into position. Scouts ready.
We'll push on ahead with these scouts.
Taking damage.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Orders received. Under fire. Understood. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Dreadnought!
Fear not the sight.
Hell yeah, now we have armor.
Do I detect uncertainty?
Emperor be praised. The machine cult is still intact. We must get a servitor to finish its construction immediately.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Cool. So now we're cooking with gas.
The Emperor protects.
Good day. Hey, Cronus.
Praise the Emperor. We shall know no enemies of the Emperor still draw the Emperor protects. Reporting.
I might set up these guardsmen up here and then give them grenade launchers. So I'll probably do that. Yeah, perch up here with the grenade launchers. And now we got this dreadnought. And we're gonna build up a. We'll probably build another base actually over here. It's the other guy. Oh, they're both here. Let's get a vehicle cap real quick going.
Is eternal.
Scouts here.
At last, back to
This dreadnought seems a little confused. Oh, damn! Hey, he's just tearing that guy a new one. Let's pull the dreadnought back real quick. At least until I can get more
Give standing by. Build them at the machine cult.
Yes, Lord.
At your command.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
At your command. Heresy grows from idleness.
So
Faith is our
now we can push our guys. We can start setting up our guys further.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Come on! I want to build another base. Actually, maybe I should just build another, build a machine pit here. There we go. Command me. There we go. Since we can build more.
by his word. Take me into battle. Moving out. Ever busy attacking. Faith is eternal. By his word.
The Emperor protects. Following
Send
orders.
this guardsman squad to sort of support these guys.
The enemy must be nearby.
We can actually push up more here.
Following orders.
At last, back to war. Take me into battle.
Kind of split these units up.
Grows from idleness.
Following orders.
I am ready to serve again. Awaiting orders.
Hydrate. Alright, give me a second.
No such thing as innocence. Only to
I am the instrument of his will.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Okay. Oh,
Faith is eternal.
yeah, kill him. Gotta keep me hydrated.
We stand ready.
Fear not, Psyker.
At last, back to war.
Alright. Well, we could probably make a sweep to the side, like so, with these guys.
I am ready to serve again.
Run for your lives!
Who's freaking out? What are you guys doing so far up?
Taking damage.
Okay, these guys need to pull back. Where's the dreadnought doing? Oh, it's just... You know what? I'm just gonna throw the dreadnought. They can handle it.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
Oh yeah, and this one they don't really,
Consolidating position on the objective.
Initializing build protocol.
Okay, so we capture this. Start collapsing here.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Where's that other dreadnought? Oh, both dreadnoughts have met. Okay, cool.
What would you have me do?
I am the instrument of his will.
Okay, let's get in there.
Taking damage. We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire. Fear not, Satan.
Alright.
Awaiting orders. None shall stop. Fear not, Satan. Initiating attack. Faith is our shield. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
He who stands with me shall be with another. The Emperor
At
protects.
your command. None shall stop us.
What would you have me
Get some rocket turrets over here. We'll Just push up. More generators.
Scouts here. Getting into position.
Yes, my lord. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Easy peasy. Oh, they're gonna take back that spot. Whatever.
Fear not the sun.
Let's get it back.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Did I lose one of these guardsmen squads? No, wait. I perched them up here. That's right. We could probably hang these boys back here now.
The Emperor protects.
Drop them behind the lines.
Protects.
I am ready to serve again.
Look at these little sneaky shits. Stealing my points.
Scouts here. Strategic point identified.
Fate is us.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only reason.
Use a smite, toss a grenade.
As your command.
Toss another grenade. Or grenades being kind of crap in this version of the game, but in the later editions, they're pretty freaking good.
Scouts awaiting orders. Strategic point identified.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay.
Defending objective.
Faith is eternal.
I'm just gonna throw a dreadnought in there. What are they gonna do? Kill it?
Still serve. I will purge the unclean. I shall end you.
Let's have that thing go on offense real quick.
Command me. I will crush those who stand before me. Heresy grows from idleness. Commencing attack. I am ready to serve. Again.
Yes, sir.
At last, back to war.
What are you doing, you goober? Like my servitors like trying to like repair him.
Yes, sir.
It is better to die
Just
for the
stop
Empire
moving.
than live for yourself. Awaiting orders.
To have these two dreadnoughts punching the crap out of this like base.
He who stands with shall heal my brother.
Strategic point that we are the Emperor's I am the instrument of his will. We stand ready. Initiating attack protocol. Awaiting orders. For the glory of the Imperium, the enemy is attacking. Point identified.
Holy crap, I didn't know the dreadnoughts could punch tanks.
Fear not the sun.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Fear not the sun.
I am the instrument of his will.
At your command.
Oops. Objective. Capture strategic points. Well, we're capping them.
At your command. Let the grenades fly! We are the Emperor's chosen. Commencing attack.
What would you have?
Where's Gabe and his boys?
Instrument of his will. Defending objective.
Okay.
Confirm. Securing objective.
Follow my lead.
Better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Correct us. What's your order? Even in death, I still serve.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Under fire.
Initializing build protocol.
We stand ready. Maintain attack formation. Command me. Weapons at ready. It is time. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Faith is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am ready to serve again.
Just send these damn things out to everywhere. They really can't do much against the dreadnoughts. Yeah, these things will just get pummeled to death.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Get in there! Kill them all!
We stand ready. Command me.
Just murder march our way through.
Onward to glory.
What would you have me do?
Command me.
For terror, we shall know no fear.
Awaiting orders. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Orders received.
Okay, are there any other Space Marine units? Not really. These guys can kind of sit back here.
Most beneficent one.
Beware
Faith is eternal. Understood.
So push in.
Commencing attack.
Just go on attack stance.
I am the instrument of his will.
I think most of the main base is in the middle, if I recall. It's just all over here.
Taking damage. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Under fire.
Knowledge is power. Might as well.
At last, back to war. Faith is our shield. Faith is eternal. I have awoken.
Oh, I lost a dreadnought. Yeah, there he goes. He fell in battle.
I am ready to serve.
Send in the next one.
I am the instrument of his will. Awaiting orders.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Awaiting orders. I am ready to serve again.
Battle command.
Heresy grows from height.
Yeah, so pretty much get in there.
I am ready to serve again. Direct us. We stand ready.
The Emperor protects.
Get him! There we go. They put us on the back foot for a minute with those damn tanks. But we were able to kind of... This thing's just generating orcs. What the heck? I know this building does not generate orcs. It generates vehicles. But we did it. We killed every orc on the map. Alright, give me the victory. Easy retake. Look at that. All that violence and destruction in the background. So good.
Knock it off, all of yous. We's moving out. We's not gonna stay and fight. Ours the biggest orc here, which means I's the leader of you's lousy bunch of gits. We've been waiting and waiting to fight these marine boys, and we's gonna stomp them back good. To do that, we need the strength of all the boys, not a small, weak mob of rats like yous boys. Use your skull for something besides thumping. We's orcs, and we's were made for fighting and winning.
I fucking love the orc voices, man. They're so good.
Thing, you're the boss. We's gonna go get Big Boss Orc among us. He got something special planned for these humies.
Orcamungus. Man, that's a poorly aged name. Homogus. Orcamogus. And we'll be dealing with Orcamungus and his shenanigans in the next mission.
The city of Magna Bonum was a success.
I think, yeah, mission 4. So that actually got us all caught up to Orcamungus, and I think this is gonna be kind of a nice kind of waiting point. So we'll pretty much pick up on this because again, this is gonna be kind of a shorter stream, and yeah. But some of the cool things about this game that I really like, not the multiplayer, is this little army painter thing. It's so cool. You can like paint all of your guys. They've got some like pre-made ones. So here's the Blood Ravens that we play as. So that's their colors. But we also got the Blood Angels, which is a different type of red, and different markings. Dark Angels. This is actually the Space Marines that I play as whenever I play a space. They're my go-to Space Marine army. Because everyone in their mother owns. We usually own a Space Marine army at some point or another. But these are my guys that I typically run. I actually still have some of my Dark Angel stuff around, though not as much. Yeah, they got their tanks too, which we'll get to probably in the next mission. You also got Imperial Fists. I have a friend who plays Imperial Fists, like he paints his Marines all in Imperial Fists colors, which is really cool. Raven Guard, which is another friend of mine had when he was starting out and playing the game. His colors were Raven Guard. Space Wolves, they're really cool. They're like Space Vikings. Ultramarines, the Smurfs, they're the mainstay of the army. Anytime there's Space Marine stuff, you usually see Ultramarines, except for Dawn of War. They're the exception. But the Space Marine game is going to be based off of these guys essentially, so you'll see blue armored boys. And lastly, another favorite of mine is the White Scars. Very cool dudes. Big fan of them. They're all about using speed tactics. They're like hit and run speed tactics, so they use like bikes. They have like Mongol warriors themes for their dudes, which is really cool. So each of them, they kind of have their own themes. Like the White Scars are like Mongol warriors. Ultramarines are like Greco-Roman warriors. Space Wolves are Vikings. Raven Guard are kind of the sneaky Space Marines. They have like a bunch of sneaky dudes. I think the closest they have is like closest to cultural reference is like maybe Native American, I guess. Yeah, their Primarch is pretty Native American inspired. Not sure which specific. Imperial Fists is kind of the outlier. They're like a fortification style. They don't really have like a fit theme, but I guess they're like super military drill, I guess is like their thing, like, you know, American military style. Dark Angels are like super secretive space knights. A lot of their dudes have like robes over their armor, which is cool. Blood Ravens are, well, they're the mainstay. They have their own trait, which is an interesting one. They are jokingly referred to as sort of like the thieves, mostly because they weren't really a canon army. Like, they kind of existed, but there was nothing about them. Like, there's no story that existed about them. There's nothing until these games came out, and then the games kind of didn't really. they weren't considered canon for the time. And so the developers could kind of mess around with things like being able to get like free loot and stuff that normally you would have there's no reason for them to have, like just as Easter eggs, like cool little things from the universe. But then they became made canon, as were the games. And so all their cool little Easter egg stuff kind of turned into, oh, they got all this stuff from all these other armies because they stole it. I mean, that's kind of the joke. And then lastly, you have Blood Angels, who are basically like space vampires. They're very cool. They're going to get a whole bunch of new models too, really soon. But it's not just Space Marines that play here. We've also got our Orcs, and all of their colors. I think, not Bad Moons, not Gold Tooths, Snake Bites. I think it's might be the big, no, not the Big Choppas. Actually, it might be the Blood Axes. No. Might be Evil Sons, actually. Yeah, I think it's the Evil Sons that we're fighting in this game. It's the Orcs we're combating. We've also got the Eldar. The Eldar are really fancy. Space Elves, essentially. Battle Brothers, Space Marines. Hey, Melty. Thanks for the sub. Holy crap, 22 months. Hot damn. Actually, just kind of came towards the end of the stuff. This was kind of my super secret stream, but I've been itching to play some Warhammer stuff, and all the new Space Marine 2 stuff got me super excited. So I was like, well, let's do some Dawn of War missions. So I've been doing the stories for Dawn of War, the original Dawn of War. So we're playing with the old stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of going over the army painter right now. And then lastly, Chaos. They got the best Legion, Alpha Legion, my boys. God, look at that old coloration. Playing 2XKO. Oh, you've been playing 2KO or 2XKO? Is it out or is it like on beta? Black Legion. That is such a that's such a bad badge. Got into the beta. Hey, grats! Yeah, these are so old. Such old markers. The Death Guard. Back when they were just a normal Chaos army. Emperor's Children. Even though I think they're supposed to be pink over black, not black over... Or, no, black over pink, not pink over black. Iron Warriors, another cool faction I actually really liked. I thought they were cool. Night Lords, another big favorite. I love the Night Lords. God, that badge is so goofy. We got the Word Bearers. And then lastly, we got the World Eaters. Yeah, they're using like the old 3rd edition and 2nd edition markers for all their stuff. So they're so classic looking. Ah, man. And then, of course, you can also mess with the colors here, so you can kind of do all sorts of cool little stuff. Or store scheme. Oh yeah, and whenever you look at, they'll bring them over here. So I got the Chaos Warrior kind of hanging out here. If we swap over to Eldar. Yeah, we'll have the Eldar doing his little pose. And then Orcs. Just got the Orc. Yeah, man, this game was just so good. Like, so good back in its day. Such a fun game. The game manager, if you had like mods installed or other things kind of put in here, or needed to get other stuff. But, yeah. Such a good game. But, alright. I think we're gonna call it here for now. Thank y'all so much for stopping by on the secret stream. But I think it's high time we move on and you know, enjoy the night. And yeah, hope y'all have a great time. And I will go ahead and raid probably blue. Probably blue. Be blue either. Yeah, I like how there's not. Usually, if you're like the raid thingy, it'll recommend you to someone who's playing a game like yours, and there's just no recommends. Oh, where's Blue? There she is. Oh, she's playing Mario Kart. Alright. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and raid Blue. So, go ahead and annoy her for a bit. But yeah, thank y'all so much, and have an awesome night. Goodbye. Oh wait, let me just actually start the raid. Yeah. Hope y'all have an awesome night though, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks, Thanks for the raid. What the heck? Look at this Toad. Wait, this Toad like 8th place. I flipped it twice. How was stream, DK? How was Dawn of War? Warhammer 40k Dawn of War. Hello, Raiders. Hello, DK. How was turning off Shadows? Wait, is that Neon? I mean, not Neon. Is that Nintendo?